Okay, hello everyone. So, just gonna be doing the FIA manufacturer practice for today. I've only just realised that 1 minute, my phone's on as well. Yeah, the Nations one's the reverse variation of the track, and I didn't even know that. So, I've never driven that track in reverse, the full one, so I've got no idea how to drive that track. So, just gonna do manufacturers now for a couple of hours. Try and work out a strategy, what different ways to do it, and then I'll probably practice that tomorrow morning and try and learn the track again, like I did for the last FIA manufacturers race. Just do it a few hours before the race, see what happens. I kind of know the basic layout from the other way, so it won't be as hard to learn as other tracks because you kind of know what corners are coming. It's just a little bit different. Or a live stream. Yeah, I'm trying to mix the times, not always doing night times because I think not everyone can always watch the night time. So I like to do day, night, evening. I'll just try and vary it a lot. I might even do some morning ones as well eventually. I know you don't get as many viewers on them, but it's not about that. It's about trying to get everyone to have a chance of watching. Can't do Bathurst backwards because I think it's certain tracks you need licensing for. And I think they'd have to pay more to get the license to do a certain track backwards. That's why you will very rarely get a real track that's backwards. Obviously, Bathurst is a real track, so it'd be very hard to get a license. I know Grid Autosport got the license to do it because you could do Spa and Bathurst backwards. And Bathurst backwards is actually really good fun. I remember on Grid it being really good. So I'm guessing it is possible to get the license, but they obviously won't pay the money. So let's I've got the lobby set up for the FIA manufacturers. Yeah, that's what I mean. Everyone's different, so it's just a good idea just to mix the streams around and change the times. And I'll be doing some other games as well soon. Hiya, Mac. Right. Lobby name, YouTube the key 25, FIA. I've literally just jumped on before to get my screen the screenshot for the stream. For the thumbnail, I did one lap. It was 2 laps, sorry. I did one lap that I went wide on and messed a lap up. Next lap, and did a 36.0. So I'm about a second off the pace. So I should be okay here once I'm used to it. Everything seems okay. Times 12 tire wear. That's going to be a killer, that. Right. Actually, it might not be that bad for this track. Let's start it now. So if you want to join, I'm going to just do... I've got it as practice and race. Yeah, practice. We'll have a little 15-20 minute warm up, and then we'll do a couple of races because I'm going to try different strategies and see which one comes out being the better option. You're English in Brazil, so this is a good time. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's good just to mix it up. So let's start this. So join. Feel free to join. It's going to be just a kind of relaxing. Not going to be taking it too serious. Just trying to practice and just get some idea of what tires, what lap to pit, what different strategies we can run. I personally think that the no stop might be a good idea here, but it's 12. How many 12 laps? It'd be a tough one, I think. I think it will be a no stop though on the hard tires personally. Right, let's check the tires are the right. Yeah, medium. Do medium tires to try and get a fast lap in. So maxing. Anyone else, feel free to join, and we'll I'm sure I've done it as public lobby. Do you know what I've probably got though? I've probably got myself offline again. I always do this. 1 minute. Just yeah, for some reason always do this. So I don't know if it should be alright. The should still be able to find it on there. Right, let's go out and start. I've literally done 2 or 3. What was it? 2 laps, I think, when I was getting the screenshot. So I don't know how this is going to go. Could be a lot of mistakes. Yeah, there's loads of spaces. I think there's 6 people in so far. I mean, if you want to send a friend request, I'll accept them at the end. You should be able to find the lobby though anyway without that, because it's public. GT Fusion. What's GT Fusion? I don't even know what that is. There's no lobby code needed. It's just the key 25. YouTube the key 25 FIA. That's the title. It's just an open lobby. I have no idea what the code is. What's the oh, I need to just thank as well if he's probably not in here, but Clockwork GTS, as a stream ended last night, he donated £4.99. So a massive thank you to him. It came through about 3 minutes after, so I think he might have been watching it like in 3 minutes behind or 4 minutes behind, or he could have been watching it half an hour behind, but he donated £4.99. So I want to say a massive thank you to him for donating that, and it's massively appreciated. So if I see him in the chat, if anyone sees him in the chat, let me know so that I know he's there, so I can thank him. And we're going to exploit the track limits because everyone's doing it. Everyone is doing that in the top 10. I've seen it on, I watched one of the laps. I watched 2 of the laps actually. And they're all doing it. So what's people's opinion on Cataluna coming? We were talking about this last night. It's so weird. We were literally talking about Cataluna and how they scan the track, and that could be one of the tracks that's going to come soon, and it's coming hopefully in the next 10. It'll probably be here in a week or so. Yeah, exposed. But to be fair, everyone's doing that track extension on turn 1. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's quite a nice track to drive. It's quite technical as well, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. The more real tracks we get, I think the better. That's what I want. I just want real tracks. Well, for my car, give third, I think. First and second are quite low in the Cayman, so this is an awful lap. I've not even been concentrating. Yeah, I know. They've got loads of tracks to get the track limit sorted on, to be fair. I'm going to include this all in a video. Like I said yesterday, I'm going to do a video of stuff they need to change, features they need to add, stuff they need to concentrate on, and then like there's going to be I'm going to, like the Red Bull Ring, Fuji, stuff like that, the track limits need to be sorted. And the good thing about this is even if you get a penalty, it disappears before the braking, so you're okay. Put some fresh tyres on in a minute. I'm just trying to warm up a bit. I think we're going to do more of them streams like last night though, where we like on the American account. Whoa. Right, let's go in the pits. Yeah, I'm going to do some more streams like that where I start last and just, it's more fun, I think. It's fun for me as well, as I think it's more entertaining for viewers. Just starting from last and working our way through, and it's going to become more challenging the higher up I get. I've only got medium. I've got medium tyres, and I think with hard tyres it'll be all right in the Cayman. I'm just practicing qualifying at the moment. I mean, I think we should be in the maybe late 35s, early 36s. I think that'll be. I would think. What is... I don't know. I presume he was trying to let me pass then. Let's put some new tyres on. Yeah, you've got to do it. If you don't do it, you're just going to be losing time to everyone else. And to be fair, I know this track anyway. This is a track that I know from a set of courses. So once they fix the limits, I'll be fine. Hyundai should be fairly good at this track, I think, the Group 4, because it's not a power track, this. Look at the top 10 stars. It's all like the handling cars, like the the Alfa Romeo, the Cayman. I don't think the Hyundai should be fairly okay, I think. It should be a decent car. If you're in the Hyundai, that is. The Toyota 86 is very strong here. Let's just try it. I'm going to try and put an okay lap in this time because I've yet to do an okay lap. Hi, GT King. I need some space on the track here. This is could do with getting ahead of that Cayman, really. A nice bit of space for me. I'm not sure. I think there might be space. I'm gonna have to let. Do you know what? I'm gonna have to let these go because I need space. All right. I'm not starting the race yet. I've only just started practicing. And let's put a good lap in. Alright, let's see what we can do with a proper lap. Yeah, I know. I like to have a warm-up first to get used before sending everyone into a race. Because if you just do that, people are just going to crash. Give them a warm-up. Just going straight into a race isn't the best thing for practice. You should always do a little warm-up before, really, like this. Otherwise, you're going to make too many mistakes and get frustrated. I know it's only a practice lobby, but I still want to get some qualifying practice as well. Higher winnings 86. Hi, Mandro, and thank you for subscribing. These tyres will literally just do one lap, the mediums. At least I know that you're not going to get... You might be able to get 2 laps in, but the second lap's going to be very weak. Starting to go already, so the mediums are out the question for the race by the looks of it, I think. All depends how much slower the hard tyre is though. And they're losing too much. They just got no grip already and they're not even that warm really. Really weird that. Right. Has everyone had a... Go back in the pits and put the hard tyres on. See you later, Nicholas. Right, let's put the hard tyre on. Everyone needs to do that because I'm going to start this in a minute. Let me... Oh no. Why am I saying leave? I meant go to track. Starting soon. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just the tyres as well. It's times 12 tyre wear with medium tyres is just going to destroy the tyres, so why can't I go out the pits? Have I got the... Please don't say I've got the bug where you're stuck in the pits. They're stuck in the pits. Polyphony with their bugs. Fix your game. Oh my god. So frustrating. Try again. No, it's just stuck in the pits. Can't even initiate auto drive. I think if I do that though, I think if I change my car, that I don't know if it'll cancel my qualifying with it. I'm not pressing the brake now. I'm not pressing the brakes. Who's saying I'm pressing the brakes? Look. That's on. That's on. My foot's up here. It's just locked on a bit. The only thing I could think would possibly have happened is I hope the spring hasn't snapped actually. I don't know. You know what? I'll start it and see what happens. It was fine then when I was driving, so it just must be a bug. I've had this before though. Yeah, the brake is just showing a little bit of brake, but it's not on. It's just. Let me check the control. That's just the control pad. It's the control pad was leaning on the brake. Oh my god. They should really deactivate the pad when you're using the wheel, just for like when you're driving, but allow the start button, just deactivate the brake and accelerate, because I've had that before in a race when the brakes been on slightly, so you've been braking down the straight without knowing. To be fair though, I mean, didn't it? It's because it was leaning slightly on the L2. It wasn't me brake pedal though, it was the brake on the pad. Right, I'm gonna start. Everyone's out the pits, aren't they? So let's start this. Yeah, this is why you should just use it. I need to make sure it's on the wooden. I've got a wooden surface there, so I'll just put the pad on that. You can't do it then. I'll apologize this now. God, I should have gone to the toilet before this race. What's it? I don't even know what the fuel's like. Fuel should be okay, shouldn't it? I have no idea what the fuel's like for this race. So, first run. Let's have a go, possibly no-stop him. Yeah, we'll try and no-stop and just see what happens. Might as well try it. There's 11 laps, which might be possible. Everyone's spinning behind there. These Group 4 cars feel a lot trickier at this track. Apologies if you are stuck in auto drive, but I just can't really restart the lobby because if I keep doing that every time. They really need to fix these issues. I mean, these auto drive issues and other issues have been on the game now, what? Months. They've pretty much been on since I bought the game in last Christmas. When I got it after Christmas, I've had these bugs since then. You'd think that they would have fixed these issues by now. Yeah, you can just watch the race. Not very good through there, the Cayman. That Toyota 86 must have much better gearing for that corner. Gains on that corner every time. I know what you're saying, Machiavelli, but if I do that, people can't join. This is just a relaxing stream for everyone to join. It's not about taking it too serious, mate. So if I did that, a lot of subscribers can't join. It's not about just keeping the best players in. I will do the odd ones like that, but I wanted to keep this open so anyone can join. Bit better through there that time. Just trying to keep the tyres in good condition. See if we can do this no stopper. Oh, that's not going to help. Scruffy. That Toyota actually looks quite good around this track. It's really weird this, because that Toyota 86 is really strong in certain areas but weak in others. Tyres are looking okay, I think, so far, for the no stop. Oh, that was a bit. They need to fix this though with the penalty system though. You can run wide there and then just get rid of it straight away in the braking. Too hard, I mean well too aggressive then. Took too much of that corner off. Keep missing the apex that corner every time. Toyota's really good on its tyres, so that might come strong at the end also. He doesn't seem to have good traction out of that corner though. Yeah, the Toyota's really good on the tyres, so I would expect it to... Let's just move that to 0 actually. Need to really concentrate and drive a bit better, to be fair though. going to try and overtake there by the looks of it. Got to try and get that corner good, because if I keep getting that corner good, it gives me a bit of breathing space. Oh, he's struggling with tyre wear there. He's starting to lose the rear. I cannot get the car through that corner properly at the moment. Oh, hit the wall. One thing I think about this Cayman is though, it's really strong on like the medium tyres compared to other cars. So once you put the hards on it, it kind of like isn't as strong. Doesn't seem as good as like it is on the softer compounds. Definitely got better gearing for the last part of the track, that Toyota. The rears are getting really loose now. Possibly tonight, but probably not on stream. He's not close enough to really make a move. That's a bit better through there that time anyway. Oh, didn't know where he was going. Fuel's fine anyway, you don't need to worry about fuel. Gearing, that's where it's causing me issues, the gearing on this Cayman through that sector. Third gear needs to be a bit lower. Oh. Could be. I need to really test it though. Some cars aren't going to be able to do the no stopper though. That's the issue. You can have some cars that just won't be able to do it. I feel like I'm helping him in certain areas with that slipstream, but then through the last sector I think he's a bit faster. Ah! I got a penalty at the end. No! It gave me a penalty for running wide. No way. Yeah, you can't do a no stopper. Didn't really bottle it. It's just I think his car was faster at the end, tyres, and that last corner penalty, but. Yeah, I got a second penalty. I would have won without that penalty. Yeah, no stopper pretty much. I think it's going to be best option anywhere in the Cayman, but be interesting because the problem with Red Bull Ring is the pit lane's really long. I'll use Super GT in disguise. The pit lane's massive. It's like I think it's a 15-second loss of time. I think you lose quite a bit of time with the pit stop here. I think that Toyota's probably a little bit stronger than the Cayman here, to be fair. I think the tyres, I mean, it's weird that you'd think the Red Bull Ring would be the Red Bull Ring's not really a handling track, it's more of a speed track, but on this game it seems to suit handling cars better. It's a strange one. Yeah, Audi front wheel drive Group 4. True. I might try a different strategy again now. Need to qualify though. When being caught by faster, no, I wouldn't do that because if you indicate it looks like you're moving out the way to that side, maybe. To be honest, if there's traffic coming, the best place to normally do it is on a straight and then just tuck in behind them and follow the slipstream. Need to warm tyres. Don't warm tyres up on this game. They don't. It doesn't work like that. The tyre wear just kicks in. There's no water. It doesn't really. I don't think. As far as I know, GT Sport doesn't simulate. It simulates overheated tyres, but it doesn't simulate cold. I've never really experienced cold tyres and warming them up slowly or anything. No, yeah, there is a possibility of doing the six laps on the hard tyre and then pitting and putting the mediums on, but then this is why you lost. I lost because I made a mistake, to be fair, on the last corner where I ran wide and got the penalty. But also, I think the 86 is a bit stronger at this track, to be fair. But I'm pretty sure it is. But I'm trying to think if the pit stop's about 14-15 seconds. Like a 14-15 second pit loss, so I think it's too much. I don't know if it'll be too much to make up. Yeah, as I say, there's no cold tyres on GT. Not on this. There's definitely not, because I mean, I can't be, because I drive my qualifying laps at about 2 miles per hour all the way around the lap to save the tyres, and then go for a lap, and they're perfectly fine. No issues. See, it's a good job I know that Jenkins is he's a bit of a troll. So he's just winding me up. I've never experienced cold tyres. I mean, if they are, they must be very, very weird, because in qualifying, if anyone watches what we do in qualifying for our FIA races, we crawl around about 30 miles per hour around the whole lap, and then go straight into a flying lap, and the grip's full. There's no issues. No, I wouldn't use softest tyre on the first stint. Probably be a bad idea, purely because they wear out They wear out more with heavy fuel. They're better with They're better when you use them at the last stint when your car's lighter. How is it obvious I had cold tyres at the start? I really am confused, because I started the race exactly the same as everyone else. We don't really get you. Have trouble on their outlaps? I really don't get that, because I crawl around on my outlap from the pits. I mean, you've seen my qualifying laps on FIA. I literally crawl around. I don't take any speed. I go around in first gear to save the tyres, and then just go for a flying lap. Car weight, yeah, it simulates car weight with fuel. Are you going to test a one-stop? Yeah, I'm going to test a one-stop. I just need to go to the toilet quickly. I'll be back in a second. Right, let's put the mediums on for qualifying and then try and see how much. I think the pit loss is going to be far too much, to be fair, but I'll try it. I've never experienced them going cold. You must have to sit there for about 10 years. He's only Jenkins is just winding you up, mate. Trust me. He's not derated, mate. Jenkins is quite fast. He's a decent driver. But he's just winding people up, I think. I never know with him. I don't know what he's doing. I'm crawling around on this lap, so just... Okay, so we'll see if the tyres go blue then. Look over here. Matt Malone, you mean? Malone, you mean Malone? Well, that doesn't really make much sense then, because they can't... I was driving in the race all the time, I wasn't stuck still, so they couldn't have been cold in the race, could they? That's what I'm saying. I mean, if you're saying you have to be stopped still, but in the race I wasn't stopped still, so they couldn't have been cold. Oh, I'll let you go on. That's my point then, so it's impossible that the tyres were cold in the race. I mean, I've never ever had cold tyres, so I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe you have to sit there for just sit there not moving. But I've never experienced it, to be fair. Yeah, they've not fixed it. Everyone's doing it, so. They need to fix the limits, but why they're like that, everyone's going to use it. Track is in Mexico. Not a very good lap, that, to be fair. I mean, I should get pole. I've not done a really good lap yet. I don't know what fuel they've had, to be fair, so far. So, I mean, I should really be ahead. I think the thing is, when you're streaming, people don't realise how much concentration you take up when you're streaming as well. You lose it probably about half a second a lap when you're just streaming. Only till about just before 3 o'clock, and then everyone can get sent into the official channel for the GT Sport, for the I've messed that up, for the World Tour regional finals. I need to go and pick the kids up though, so I'm going to miss the first bit. You know what, these medium tyres might work. I'm starting to think they might work for a bit of a different strategy, but I think I know what I might try. Let's go in the pits and go for another lap. No, there's no point in me doing that, Sander, because I'm trying to practice for my race tomorrow, so that's not really going to help me out. I need to... This practice lobby is for my benefit as well as everyone else's. I need to... Because I'm not going to get on for any other practice, really. This is the only practice I'm going to get for this track. So I need to try out stuff and learn, really. If I start at the back, it's not going to teach me anything. Yeah, I think these tyres might be able to be... You know what? I'm going to try see what the... 2 stops on the mediums. Staying on mediums for both stints. I think it can work. I mean, I don't know if it'll work in terms of winning the race, but I'll have a little see. Let me just put another... Let's do another lap on fresh mediums now. What if I'd been quali? I mean, to be fair, I mean, I'd have at least 1 lap in, I think, because you've got what? I think you get 3. Do you get 2 or 3? You get 2. I'll get 2 flying laps in, so I should be alright. I'll burn fuel for the first bit anyway when it comes to qualifying. McLaren said you've got a cold tyre simulation. You might have cold tyres if you like what people are saying, you sat in the pits, but you ain't getting cold tyres when you're moving. If I like drive around now at this speed, you do not get cold tyres, so that's not really very good simulation in cold tyres. You're not gonna... Yeah, I know what you're saying. McLaren's a 70... Yeah, I'm a 75k driver as well, and what I'm saying is you might get the blue tyres if you sat in the pits for like, I don't know, 5 minutes, just sat waiting to go out. But if you're on the track doing what I'm doing now, you will not get cold tyres. It's just not going to happen. I've never experienced it. Oops, this one. Lewis, you're not 70. You're Jenkins. You're 75k. I've never even seen you in a bloody daily race, let alone a FIA race. You do the time trial every now and then, but I've never seen you in a race. Let's go for a lap. I'll check if you're 75k. I'm not sure about it. I mean, you might be. You might have played it a lot when, I don't know, unusual. I've just never seen you in a race, so. play on a different account. Okay. I still dislike you can do it. Yeah, I don't like the fact that you can do it, but if you can do it, everyone in the top split, I know like some people won't, but I'll guarantee you 99% of people who are racing in the top splits will do that. Because they're not going to not do it, because it's like real life. If they say in F1, you know, you can use that limit there, that everyone will use it because there's an advantage to it. I don't like it at all, but I can't believe they haven't fixed it. I thought they would have fixed that on the last patch, because this was when that was on there when the track came out, wasn't it? I think. So they should have had that sorted. I mean, it's 2 months ago, something like that, so I'm sure they could have fixed it. They should have really ran this with the FIA settings on strict championship settings, because then when you ran wide, you couldn't get rid of the penalty at the end of the lap, at the end of the straight, so it kind of messed a lot of people up. Yeah, I'll stay on them. Higher skull rush. So is everyone out? I'm gonna try this strategy. See, the problem I have with this is I don't know how much time you're gonna lose on like lap 4 and 5 with these tires over the hards. I don't know. Let's see. Don't need to apologise, mate. It's only practice. It's just a practice. Right. Someone's in the pits. If you're in the pits, you need to come out so you can start the race. Don't know if he's coming out. He looks like he's staying there. Right, I'm starting it now. So if he's, I gave the warning. I think it's 3 o'clock the live stream, so I'm gonna finish my stream at literally just before 3 o'clock to go and pick up the kids. So when I finish that, let me check. Let's have a little look before. I'm pretty sure it's 3 o'clock it goes live. Unless it might be 2 o'clock, depending on, it might be 2 o'clock UK time, I don't know. Check. Let's see. Nothing up there at the moment. So it's either going to go live. I'm not sure. I think it's going to be 3 o'clock though. I'm sure I saw 3 o'clock. Yeah, is it 3 PM UK time though, or is it 3 PM EU time? Like, I don't know. like Spain. Are they an hour? Can't work out. There's an hour difference. Some I can't remember. 4 p.m. EU. Okay, right. I'm with you. So there's a difference there. Yeah. Right. So when I'll literally finish my stream around 3 o'clock, and then I'll send you all in there, and you can all tell them that you come from my stream. Right. Let's start this race because he's staying in the pits. I gave him warning. Right, so we'll try this. I don't think this is going to be the right strategy. I think this is going to be too... I can't see this working because I think you're not going to build up enough of a lead to make this work. But I'll try. Plus, you're going to be stuck in traffic. So, we'll just see what happens. Oh yeah, the massive moment behind them. So I've got rid of the toe already, so that's a help. Oh, I thought he was gonna... Is that his connection or what? What happened then? The Australian behind me needs to even... What was going on then? That's one of the reasons why I don't want to race on their servers while streaming, because that's the kind of thing other people will see and it can wipe you out of the race. So much on the Sif there. Jeremy Fetting, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Does anyone remember what my finishing time was on that last race? Don't suppose anyone saw, did they? Samuel Hughes, thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much. 1812. Right, it's just for reference. Oh my god, Mr. Breaking. I was looking at the chat, I just got away with that. No Skyline. No. GTR. I think there's only a GTR in Group 4. And I wouldn't drive a GTR. I can only drive the Porsche anyway in FIA, so there's no point driving other cars for FIA practice. I've got medium tyres on at the moment. Oh. I'm not going to watch the F1 practice, to be fair. See with this, so far the tyres are holding on okay. Need to see. Right, so I'll pit at the end of this lap and then do the 6 laps on the lighter fuel so that the tyres last longer. Obviously they're a bit better when the car's light. Oh, I'm starting to get the understeer there now. The front tyres are starting to wear quite bad. I mean, that's early to pit. Are they going to put hard tyres on then? I don't think that's the right way to go around it, but... No, definitely not hard tyres. If I can do 5 laps on the soft tyre on the first stint, you'll do 6 on the second stint easily on the mediums. Definitely putting the mediums back on for this. Right. Medium's back on. I don't actually mind the Halo anymore. I wasn't a fan, but it's shown its worth, I think, so far already this season. So, it doesn't look great, but I think it's kind of needed. Also, it's only about a 10-second, yeah, 10, 11-second loss in the pits. Oh, that's going to make it hard to work out now. Yeah, I just don't want to get stuck behind these now, that's a problem. Yeah, I've just gained a second, pretty much, in 2 corners. Kind of faked the move and fell for it. Fairly comfortable, they're struggling with tyres. Read that in a minute. I can't read that name right now. Well, whoever subscribed, thank you. This seems like a long name to read at the moment. I'm not even going to attempt to read that name. The apex. Oh my god. It's going to be close, you know, whether this will be faster. It's just the issue of traffic. Obviously, in a top split FIA race, you're going to get a lot of traffic, and that's going to be where the downfall will be. Bunga. Just normal juice. I messed the end of that lap up. Vodka, really? I'm only messing. Just normal juice. I don't drink, so. But the tyres are still fine. This is what I say about when the fuel's lighter, they just don't wear out. They're fine. Not really causing any issues yet. And this is the final lap. So I know I can do both stints on the mediums. Oh, it's just, I don't know what it's going to be. I think it's going to be close, but I think the no stopper is the best way. Yeah, I've tried a no stopper on hard, so you can do it, and now I'm trying a one stop on mediums in his mum, and you can do that as well. But I think the no stopper will be the way. Yeah, the track limits are still hard. So that's 6 laps on the medium tyres, and it still feels alright, to be fair. I think that the least risk is a no stopper. That's with less risk. If you're going to pit, that's a risk because you put in traffic. Especially if you qualify at the front, it's normally best to do the no stopper. Have a little look. What was the total time for the other one? What was it? So I can't remember what they said it was. I think the other one was faster, wasn't it? So the no stopper, I think, is the fastest way. What was the no stopper was faster, wasn't it? Yeah, so there's no point doing that. If this is even slower, then there's no benefit at all to this strategy, so no stopper it is. And that one, I didn't even drive that particularly well as well. So I think if I was concentrating, obviously not on... I think I drove better in that one then than I did in the one before. So I think a no stopper is 100% the way, Nisman. I don't think everyone will be able to do that though, Nisman. I think we can, the Toyotas can, the Toyota 86 can, the Alfa Romeo will be able to, the Megane will be able to, but maybe the NSX possibly will be able to. I think that's pretty much it. I think a lot of the other cars will struggle for the no stopper. Yeah, I've just done the no stopper before this on the hard tyres. So the hard that's the best strategy anyway. No stopping. Mercedes hasn't got a chance. You'll kill the front tyres, will be gone. I think you're gonna have to pit in the Mercedes. Personally, what I would do in the Mercedes is probably start on the softer compound, do 4 laps, then put the hard tyre on them. Do the rest. That's probably the only way you're gonna get through the end. I think hard tyres will be totally destroyed if you try and do a no stopper on the SLS. So this is just a relaxing stream, by the way. And this man, I'm not really. We're gonna do some more of them. Driving from the back of the grid. I enjoyed that last night. I think that was probably the most fun I've had on the game, because it's just chaos, but it was good fun. Racing on the American server, just coming from the back. Can't believe Beetles can keep up. But remember, they're Group 3 Beetles, aren't they? They're not. It's like real life GT3. You know, you have like Ferraris racing. What other cars are in GT3? I mean, you've got BMW, like, is it does the M4? The M6, isn't it? The M6 is in no, it's in GTE. Have they got a GT3 car in it? An M6 GT3? I think they have, haven't they? I think they do have one. Like the Z4 GT3 can race against like Ferraris, and the Z4 would in real life would get destroyed, but obviously because they're BOP'd. Ryan McGann. Ah, crazy. He's have no tyres. Yeah, I mean, that's a different type of like, yeah, there's like different types of fun. I think like for intense, like when you're racing someone, like at Bathurst or whatever, and you're really close, and it's like you're exactly the same braking distances, and you're trying your hardest to get past someone, or just stay with them. That's like a different type of like enjoyment. I think it's like more intense. You're concentrating 100%, and like at the end you're like got nothing left. Literally sweating at the end of some races, especially in the summer on the FIA races. But that last night was just a bit crazy, but it was fun. Yeah, the M6 GT3. I think it's on R Factor 2 that, but. Yeah, exactly. It's like you're just concentrating 100%, and then if you make a mistake, you get so annoyed. Oh, the mic. Don't know if we're gonna have much time to. It's now 14:23. What could I do? We could do another. Was it? How long was that race? 20. Right. Do you know what? Let's just do a lap and then get one more race in, and I'm going to do a no stopper again and try and concentrate a bit more, because I reckon I can get it under 16. Was it 18 minutes 10? Was it? I'm pretty sure I can get it under that. Yeah, I've been a little. That's why it's risky me streaming FIA races, because I rage. If someone does something stupid, I get really annoyed. But yeah, so see if I can get it under 18 minutes 10. I should be able to do it with a bit more concentration. Yeah, you need to breathe. Just going to do a quick 5-minute qualifier, basically one lap, and then we'll start the race straight away. so annoyed that the Nations race is on the reverse layout. I was kind of looking forward to it on the other way. I don't know why they've decided to do all these reverse strategies this season. Lexus. Tyre wear is an issue with the Lexus, so it's a hard one. I haven't tested that car. I know that Arby knows stopping in the Porsche, but Lexus probably will need to pit, I think, to be honest. Maybe do the medium tyres and then a run on the hard tyres at the end, or the other way round. Do a 6-lap stint and then a 5-lap stint on the mediums. What's your favourite racing series as a viewer and the series of sim racer? For racing, like on a sim racing game, probably GT3. I've always enjoyed GT3 since Project Cars, the original Project Cars came out. Watching on telly, I watch F1 the most, but for enjoyment, I think BT, like the British touring car, for actually the enjoyment you do watching, like get from watching it, because the action's so much better in the British touring car. F1's still good sometimes, but sometimes you get them really boring races. Yeah, Magyar reverse. Why are they doing so many reverse tracks this season? It's baffling me, but at least we're getting Cataluna. Have you seen that, this man? We're getting Cataluna, so that'll be interesting. I really wasn't concentrating on that lap, but it's still, I'll only do one lap. But I think I want to just go in the pits and put the medium tyres on and then practice this. So hoping to stream again after today on Sunday, and I want to do possibly just jump into some Drive Club just for fun, because I haven't played that game for so long. I'll be so off pace. It'll be funny, but I think it's going to be a good game to stream. I think a lot of people that have never really seen it are going to be quite surprised how good it looks. Yeah, the Super GT is brilliant to watch, but I only ever catch that on live streams every now and then. And DTM as well. DTM's really good fun to watch. Some really close racing in DTM. Yeah, I used to love Drive Club. I think it'll make a good game to stream, to be fair. Because what I'll do probably Sunday, for the first stream, mainly just go through some of the events again, just warming up on it, and show off like the graphics on it. Still, I think the graphics still absolutely destroy GT. But that's because it's 30 frames per second. It's not the 460. Go back on track. Did I put the hard tyres on yet? But I mean, I'll write starting. It's not going to be 2 minutes, Martinique or whatever it is. It's going to be literally. That means it's starting in a minute. So need to get me pole position back. Yeah, I got the bike. I got it for free because I tried out the bikes about, I think it was like 4 weeks before anyone knew about them, because I got invited to the studio to try them out. Where Evolution was based was 5 minutes drive from me, and one of my friends from school worked there as the handling, the vehicle handling. He did the handling, all the Drive Club stuff. So I went down there 4 weeks, and they give me the code obviously once it came out, but I tried it early. And if you ever remember on Drive Club when they revealed the Koenigsegg 1.1, I don't know if you ever saw it, when they did like a reveal for it on Drive Club. I was the one driving it. They got me into the studio and did the lap for it, so that to show it off. It was quite good fun. Yeah, Laguna Seca, I really hope that does come at some point. I'm not qualifying, I'm just coming out now, just so I've got hard tyres on for the start of the race. I also got to see Unrush before and like try it out pretty much before everyone knew what it was about. And like I said at the time, like it was a fun game to play, but my problem was I was really looking forward to a MotorStorm type game like Pacific Rift. I wanted to have a racing game like that. It's just not racing on Rush, and that's what put me off a bit. Yeah, I tried the VR version as well, Zany. I tried that it was about 5 months before anyone even knew. They went in the studio and they had the VR headset, and I was like looking at Jamie, and then they were like, "We'll let you have a go." I think a few of us had a go. I don't know if Baker did. There was a couple of people that I can't remember who it was, but there was a couple of people there, and some people didn't want to try it because of obviously the motion sickness, but I didn't get any. I just loved it. It was a bit, the graphics were a bit, but it was still good fun. I think that when the PS5 comes out and they bring out a new VR headset, I think that will be when Drive Club made you so see. I think when like the new headset comes out, like a bit better quality, and the PS5, that'll be when it's, I think, ready. Because even now, I think the Vive, whatever it is, the Pro version of that's still not. I mean, it is a lot better and it's quite smooth, but I think the older versions are still a little bit iffy for graphics. Yeah, I didn't get any motion sickness off that. Right, I'm starting this race now anyways. So people need to get out the pits. I've put the starting soon on. I'll just have to write this because I don't think people are... Yeah, do you know what? When I went to the studio, when I tested it out, I was proper loving it, and they said to me, I think it was it me mate that said it? Or it was even mate or Jamie said, sit up and turn round while I had the headset on. Whoa, that wasn't a good idea. I tell you now, that made me feel a little bit weird. But I was doing like about 100 miles per hour in the game when they told me to do it as well. I was like, whoa. But when we tried that, we weren't allowed to tell anyone about it because it hadn't even been revealed when we tried that. I think Sony made a massive mistake getting rid of Evolution. I mean, and then Codemaster have done the same, pretty much getting rid of half the studio. Yeah, I think it depends on the game. Yeah, it depends on you and how your brain deals with it as well. Because I didn't get any motion sickness off the VR. None at all. Okay, so I've warned everyone. There's a car still in the pit, so I'm starting. Yeah, you could do on that as well. You could do like a passenger thing, couldn't you? Where you could do a lap and let the other person watch it back with the headset on, I think. Sony just got rid of them, and then Codemaster took over, and then Codemaster basically got rid of half the studio again. They're still there though, half of it, but it's a shame because I think Drive Club 2 could have been really good. I'm gonna stream end it just before the official thing starts because I've got to go and get the kids from school in this man, and then I'll be joining in this chat as well. So when everyone goes into that chat, say you've come from my stream. Publicity. Where was he going? Oh! What? How? I mean, what happened then? Did he just go straight on and drive into the wall? Jesus, that made me laugh. I'm sorry if that's someone in the stream. It's just quite funny to see. Oh. Oh god. I thought he was going to take me out, but he just must have missed his braking totally. I'm going to put that brake bias more to the rear, I think. Try and get rid of some of the understeer. Let's make sure we're starting. Oh yeah, don't fold tires again. I don't know what that name says, but thank you very much for the $2. Massively appreciated. Notice me, senpai. Thank you very much. Massively appreciated. You might have got a disconnect or something. It might have been a disconnection. That'll be what it might have been then. Because that happens. I've had that when in an FIA race I was driving and everyone just drives into the wall. You carry on driving and then it just disconnects you. I need to get a new steering wheel rim. The grip is starting to wear out on there. I've got no grip left. I just lost grip on it. It just looked funny though, to be fair, so I'm not going to apologise because it looked really funny. But disconnects, yeah, they need... It's something that happens, like everyone else's car just drives straight on into a wall when they disconnect. Yeah, no, I should really get some form of gloves or something. But not only do they preserve your wheel, but definitely in the summer when it was really hot. No worries, mate. We'll be doing plenty of live streaming anyway in the future, so you'll get a chance again. Yeah, the Nations race is going to be messy. I might not even do that one. Depends if I have time to even learn it. Starting to get the hang of this track a bit now, I know. Yeah, GR4's it can be fun if you've got a close race, but GR2, GR1, and Group 3 are the ones I really enjoy. I think Group 2 is probably my favourite on the game though. Super GTs. I just love the way they handle, the grip, the feeling of the cars, the engine sound. I think they really got them cars pretty much perfect. They feel really good. Please invite me next round. ID. I'll read that over. $2. This is the last race I'm doing, but I appreciate that donation. But I'll just try and join another stream. Obviously, I will be streaming on Sunday, but I don't know if I'll be streaming GT. Probably GT Monday or Tuesday. But feel free to join in whenever possible. But I massively appreciate the donation. Thank you very much. I've got to go and pick the kids up from school, so I can't stay any longer than 3 o'clock really. Plus the FIA event starts. Yeah, mate, don't worry though. I stream like what? I think at least 2 to 3 times a week, hopefully more. Like last night's stream, I really enjoyed that, so I'm going to be doing that at least once a week. I think the start from like the back of the grid, and then we'll do some open lobbies after it. I think it's something I enjoy, so I'll try and do more of that. Because otherwise, like, if I just do daily races all the time from my EU account, say like a start pole, with the quality that's on the daily races at the moment, some of the races are going to be a bit like this, although you will find some reasonably good drivers join, because obviously when I stream, a lot of them will come on, like Org I think wanted to come on last time. But in general, it can just be a bit dull, just driving around from the front, so I think it's better for the viewers and more fun for me when I'm streaming to be fighting my way through the field. I don't think it's live yet, mate. I think it starts at 3 o'clock. So that's why I say when I end my stream, you all need to go in there and tell them where you came from. Go and raid the stream. I think how many have we got? We got 129 viewers, so if all 129 go into that stream at 3 o'clock, it should be good. I think it's, you know, I would definitely recommend going into it anyway because the commentary is really good. I think Jimmy Broadbent does a great job on the commentary, and I think that the quality of the show, I just hope they speed it up a little bit. It was all a little bit like the Asia one was a little bit prolonged and a little bit like, come on, just let us watch the racing. I think a lot of that was because they had to like translate everyone, whereas in the EU, hopefully the majority of the drivers will speak English. And I don't think we needed the interviews for like end of the race and again after it. It's all a bit too much. But the racing's normally really good, especially the EU one. I'm really looking forward to that. Some really good battles are going to happen on that. You've got Favaris, Lightning, Zocchi, Tidgeney's going to be there. It's going to be great fun to watch. Yeah, Murray Walker. He really does suit commentating. He's got a good. I think he knows how to do it well. I think Jimmy. Plus, he's getting on GT Sport now, isn't he, Jimmy? So we might come up against him a couple of times when he gets ranked up a bit. Oh yeah, we got Manuel Rodri, whatever his name is. It Recon or whatever his real name is? Yeah, I speak to him on Twitter. I've got him, so I speak to him quite a lot. I think he'll do really well. With him though, is a lot of it again is track dependent and car dependent, whereas like Lightning's just fast in every car, every combination. He's just unreal. Why? Because the track limits are loose on turn 1, so everyone does it in top splits. So if you don't do it, you're going to lose too much time. I mean, you could be like, say you could be, what's the word? I could be like, oh, I'm not going to do that, but then I'm not going to risk losing 10 seconds in a race because everyone, you can ask this man, everyone in top split will be doing that at turn 1, 100% sure. I don't think he is. I think Lightning, I've raced Lightning on long run pace and it just depends on combinations again. I think Lightning, I mean, I've beat Favaris at certain tracks and combinations. It just, Lightning, I think Lightning's the best all round, but it'll just depend. It really will. It's going to be close. I'm really looking forward to seeing it as well. I hope I don't miss any good races though, obviously, because I'm not going to get on till fairly late, about 3:30, so I'll miss probably one race. I'm interested to see the race time here for this because I've not really been concentrating. I've been reading the chat, so I don't think I've been driving particularly great, but I think it's a bit faster than what it was before. Yeah, I know it's 100% a no-stopper for this race. I mean, for us, for the Cayman it is, not for other cars though. And that's where we've got a little bit of an advantage, I think. Hopefully I go into a race with a load of high-ranked drivers all driving front-wheel drive cars and four-wheel drive cars, and then you're pretty much given the win. Because there's no way is a front-wheel drive car or a four-wheel drive car going to be able to no-stop this. It's impossible. Oh, Adairn, yeah, I forgot about Adairn. Oh my god. Totally forgot about him. Yeah, do you know what? I said this to Lightning in an FIA race. When I raced Adairn at Suzuka, it was one of my strongest combinations, and he was just pulling two temps on me every lap, and I said to Lightning, I think he's gonna give you trouble. Like if you raced him, it would have been fairly equal. And then like when we looked at the times of the finishing, it would have been Adern or whatever his name is. I think he's a real. It's certain combinations, like other combinations, like Group 1 at Brazil when we did it, he came about 7th. I think he didn't qualify very well. But then in Super GT around that St. Croix, he was unstoppable. He was just in another league. But then again in that race, Lightning messed up his qualifying because he misjudged the time. Because Lightning doesn't practice. That's the thing with Lightning. He doesn't practice at all. He literally just goes into the races totally cold. Sometimes he does the time trial like 5 minutes before the race, gets himself in the top 10 within like 3 laps, and then just goes into the race just not having a clue what the strategy is. I think if Lightning put the practice in, I think you'd see a different type of driver. A very, very fast, like insanely fast driver. Yeah, they're very, very fast. But I get the feeling that he practiced quite a bit for that FIA season, because like before the FIA season he was fast, but he wasn't as fast as he was for that. I think he really went for it. Whereas Lightning was just casual. He just he hardly even did any practice. He makes me laugh how like casual he is, and then so fast still. Yeah, if he has his cookies before the race, he'll come away winner. Starts in a bit, doesn't it? So nearly finished this anyway. Yeah, we beat the time. 18:07 was that? That was well faster. Yeah, look at that. That was 10 seconds faster than the stop. Which is a bit weird because the pit stop was 11 seconds, so them medium tyres didn't really... They must have lost too much when they were wearing off. That was well fast. And I wasn't even concentrating then, I was reading the chat. So at least I've got a bit more speed on this now. I've got the hang of it, I think. So hopefully this might be a good result for me tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, to be fair, before when I was driving, I've not practiced it. Literally just went on as I started the stream, and that was my first run. So it's just a case. I'm taking like Lightning can just jump on really fast. I take a lot of time to warm up and get in the rhythm of a track. Yeah, hopefully you'll be able to race me without disconnecting. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be plenty of streams coming up. It's not. I mean. There's people that always get in there, so like, you know, Calston normally comes in, but he must be, I don't know what he's doing now, unless he's busy or something, but he normally comes in and gets in them all. So if you really want to get in a stream, it should be fairly simple. So I'm gonna end the stream there, but let's just wait and see if this stream starts. I'll end it in a minute actually. Let me just check this. Got notifications, so I'm wondering if it's gone live. Let's have a look. No, I think, does anyone know if it's... I can't see it on here yet. It mustn't be live yet. Yeah, let me search their channel. Unsubscribe, subscriptions. But at least we know, well, I've just probably told all the Porsche strategy now anyway. So if there's any Porsche drivers that end up pitting, they should have watched this stream. It's 100%. No stop for the Porsche. I think it'll be the same for the Alfa Romeo, Megane, NSX, possibly the BMW M4. I don't know what that'll be like on tyres here. It might be alright. The SLS will kill the tyres though. Is that the stream? Let me just. Is that the link that you've just put in there to the GT channel stream link? Yeah, just before I show it. Yeah, today's stream was a little bit different. Obviously, last night's I think was more entertaining, but today was more about learning the strategy for this race, which I think we now know. If you're driving anything that looks after tyres, you need to just not pit, especially if you're starting at the back of the grid, because it's so much faster. It's more than 10 seconds faster, so you could make up some serious places when people pit. Just before I do this link, whoever put the link at DLEJZR, is that the link for the official channel for GT Sport? Before I show it, let me just, I mean, I could just link it in there really. Do you want, I presume it is, I'll show that, right? The link's just up above. If you move up the chat, that's where the it's going to be, the live stream for the FIA. It's not live yet. It'll be live in 4 minutes, which I'll stay on until it goes live. And then I want everyone to go in there and say you've come from my stream. Go and raid the stream. And then we're going to be back, did I say, tomorrow. I'm not going to have time to get the FIA manufacturers race up today. I don't think, well, I'm not, because I've still not recorded the replay footage or the looking back from the other car, etc. So it's now 3 o'clock now, so I'm going to upload that on tomorrow. I'll record it tonight and then get that uploaded tomorrow for the video, because I'm not streaming tomorrow because FIA's on. So I'll be doing maybe a little warm-up, might try and learn the other track. And then Sunday I'm going to do possibly 2 streams, but definitely 1. Either Drive Club and a bit of Blackout just for fun, or just Drive Club possibly for Sunday. I'm probably I may get on GT Sport as well at some point in the day, but I want to try Drive Club for a stream. I know a lot of, I don't expect many people to come in, but it'll be good fun. Who's knocking the cones over? Oh, do you have cones on? I wouldn't know, because I don't have cones on, so I have no idea. My advice: turn the cones off. I know like Tijani uses them, but I think that I just don't think you're learning the track. I still think you're learning the cone markers rather than the track. My advice would always be to turn anything like that off, because you want to learn the actual track and look for anything that won't move. Because in a race situation, if you're learning the cones and someone takes that cone out and you're then like, where do I brake? You're just putting yourself in a situation which you don't need to be in. Has this stream gone live yet? Is it now 58 minutes past? These are driving around now, but this, I'm going to end this lobby now. Let's just cancel that. People are joining, but apologies to anyone who was in there, but I don't want people to be thinking there was a race happening. Wish the GT Sport mode races were this clean. I mean, GT Sport races are clean if you're in the higher ranks. It's just what will I get? What will I get? I've probably got every one of them anyway. Oh, have I got that? What one's that one? Ah, I've got excited there until I've seen what it is. Is it live? Right. So everyone go into the official GT channel. If anyone's got the link, put it in here now before I end it, so everyone can go in and let everyone know you've come from my stream. And then I will be joining the stream in about half an hour, so you need to let me know what's happened in the other races when I get in. I want to know who's won what, who's done what. About the cones, trying to learn to drive without traction at the moment. A lot faster, but I keep spinning the car. Yeah, you just got to keep practicing. The more you practice with TC off, the better it gets. And you start learning it. You start feeling when the car's going to lose grip, and you just learn. It's like every game. If I go onto Project Cars and turn the traction control off, it'll take me probably a few hours at least just to start getting used to it again. yeah, just copy the link in, and so people have got a link there just to go into that stream. So it should be a good fun. It should be some really fun racing. I think it's going to be. I really want Lightning to win. I think he deserves to be winning. To be fair, but just whether he's practiced, that's going to be the case. I'm looking forward to it though. Before you go, how can I join this practice lobby? It's just an open lobby, so if it fills up, if it's got 16 drivers, it won't show up on the open servers. But once I set them up, normally anyone can join. You just got to search the name or even just look for it, or send me a friend request, and I will add people. When I normally do it every day or two. I just add everyone that's send me a friend request, and then you just search friends lobbies, and it will show up on there. Won't it let you do it? Oh, it's someone else just did it, and I accepted it. So wonder why it won't let me do it. Oh, that's YouTube for you. But anyway, just go into the. See, it's just Gran Turismo, isn't it? That's the name of the channel, isn't it? Official Gran Turismo. Just go in there and enjoy the racing. I think it's going to be really good fun. So I think everyone will enjoy it, and there should be some really good, clean racing to watch. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream there. I'll be back into that GT channel within half an hour to watch some of the racing while I'm tidying up. Anyway, have fun in there, and I'll see you all soon. Thanks again for everyone who donated, everyone who subscribed, and everyone who came in to watch the stream today. Thank you very much. It's massively appreciated. See you all again soon.